there was one clip where like Blade is clearly trying to like make conversation, like endear himself to Andy Dick, and Andy Dick is like fucked up, not making eye contact, and he's like, Blade, you're fat. And he's like, Blade's like making a Jaeger drink. He's like, yeah, I actually used to be even bigger than this. And Andy Dick with like drunk eyes is like, how could you be bigger than that? And he said, how could you be bigger than that? You're lucky to be alive. And it's
wow.
like a pot meat kettle.
So I saw Blade in that video and thought he got bigger. Excuse me. Because I was like impressed with his weight loss at one point, and you guys both educated me and said, "No, Woody, you're not supposed to be impressed by that kind of weight loss. This is a person who's not taking care of himself. This is like
that's like my grandmother at the end of her life. Man, she is shredded.
Oh, dude,
she's shredded.
It's funny you say that.
So yellow.
Wow. I mentioned it before. We cared for my mother-in-law at the end of her life, and I used to always be like, "Babe, look at you cutting weight. You're ready for bikini season."
I felt like when you told that story last week, I was laughing, and I wasn't laughing at what you were saying. I was still laughing about like some other stuff. Like my brain was in two places. I didn't say anything then because I want to break the train of thought or whatever. But I certainly, you were like, you're laughing, and I'm talking about my mother-in-law dying, and I felt bad instantly because I was like, you are talking about your mother-in-law dying.
That actually really hurt my feelings. I was talking about that today with a friend of mine in real life. I was like, I must have missed.
You did
whatever you were talking about.
It wasn't only that, but like I was still on the other thing. And like when you said that, like my brain caught up and it's like, oh, that is what we're talking about now.
I thought you were laughing like an inappropriate story. In my head, this is the connection that I made. It was probably false, but I was like, did I miss something? Did I change the topic in a way that I wasn't supposed to? Like he's laughing at how out of touch I am, and I don't know why I'm so out of touch. Like I'm very confused by this whole thing. But I didn't know what happened there.
I honestly don't remember exactly what happened, but I know for sure that I wasn't laughing about your mother-in-law situation. It was like I was either laughing at the previous thing. I might have been laughing at my own personal joke. But when you said that, I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit, I am laughing. And he is talking about that. But those things have nothing to do with one another.
It was one of the carryover jokes things where someone probably made a joke and then you're still laughing about that. And then someone else starts something. It's like if I do a funny Trump impression, then I'm like, I remember back to when my mom died. And Kyle's like, ha, 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 ha. I'd be like, you cunt.
Yeah. No, I thought about that after the show too, and I meant to say something about it PK on PKN or even after the show, but it just slipped my mind. That happens a lot, where like I feel like we like bump into each other a little bit, and maybe maybe I say something that like seems like it's meaner than it is, and it's generally not meant to.
Right. Well, thank
you. Don't worry, I'll laugh at my own jokes. So like usually, so those are the
guys.
Jokes.
This is important. I don't want us to ever go to bed angry. I want to text when you.
Okay, let me tell you why he called me a liar. Because he wanted me fucking pull out a bag of cocaine. He says you have it, and he's like, "Hey,
I'm a bit nigga."